I'm Big S-Bone, I'm from 40s. The dark side, I'm from all sides. So yeah, I'm Big S-Bone, neighborhood.
I'm Hoodie Hood, neighborhood rolling 40 Crips, San Diego.
After the interviews hit that I did with both you guys, we'll start with you, Hoodie Hood. What kind of reaction did you get from the public?
For the most part, it was love. It was respect from people from everywhere. Don't matter where they was from. Motherfuckers walk up to me, they giving love, but you know, you got people that always got some foul shit to say, whether it's in my face or behind closed doors.
And even if it's behind closed doors, that information eventually gets to you.
Most definitely. Yeah.
And what do you do with that information?
I mean, it depends on who it is and what the situation is, but you know, motherfuckers gonna have something to say regardless anyways. It don't matter. So, I mean, as long as niggas ain't pushing up on me on no shit like that, say whatever you want behind closed doors. I don't give a fuck. Because if you really felt that way, you would say it to me.
I actually kind of forgot. Not that I did the interview, but really just like, it was just gonna be like worldwide and people was gonna be seeing it everywhere. So, you know, people been walking up to me everywhere I'm at. Actually, today somebody walked up to me and it was like they seen me on there and they appreciate what I said and all that. So, you know, much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the homies, all the haters. Just trying to bring everybody together and just really open some people's eyes and really just, you know, really just tap in and really see what's going on out here in the streets and see what can we do. You feel me? I'm doing my part, I'm doing what I'm doing, and we're gonna put the glove on the map, the way it's supposed to be.
Hey, real shit, what he just said, I forgot too. I forgot
the glove
about
got
shit.
down.
I forgot about the shit until people start stopping me. Like, hey, you the dude from the interview. Like, I forgot. So when I see a nigga looking at me or a female, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Right,
and then
right,
all of a sudden,
right.
they be like, hey, you was on.
They get the clutch
you know
and shit.
You know, you guys are from the streets and you've developed a certain level of defense when you out there interfacing with people you don't know, people you know. Now you got this whole new group of people that will approach you and you don't know if it's just a fan or is this guy, why is this guy mad dogging me?
You're gonna always stay vigilant regardless. You feel me? If you out here in the streets, you gonna always be, you should be always vigilant and be on your toes at all times. But as far as this, it's a little different because it's like, it catch me off guard, like wherever I'm at. I could be in the store or be somewhere and I'm looking, cause I see somebody like, you feel me? And I'm like, you know, and then they be like, and I'll be like, yeah, and they be like, oh, whatever, woo. So, you know, I ain't doing this like to be, I'm already popular. Niggas already know me. This ain't about being no celebrity or whatever.
When they come up to me like, hey, you was on the interview, I saw you on StreetTV or whatever the case is, I be like, yeah, that was me. And it's usually love. I ain't really experienced like no blatant like fuck you or, you know what I mean? Not no shit like that. It's just, you know, and then they don't know what I'm on. Cause when I see a nigga looking at me, I'm like, what the fuck cuz looking at? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? And even if they don't know me from the interview, just tattoos or the way I'm dressed or whatever, so I'm already on edge. Like, what is cuz looking at? You feel me? Like, I don't know, but it's been all love for the most part.
This coronavirus is still hitting us hard. How has it changed the way you live?
I really don't know what to think about that shit. You feel me? To tell you the truth, I'm just gonna make sure that even though I ain't got my mask on right now, it's right here though. You feel me? My shit online. So, you know, I just feel like that's regular shit to be clean, wash your hands and all that old shit, cover your mouth when you cough and all that old shit. That shit that you taught when you little. Everything is shut down, so I can really see that. And then for the people that's like the people that used to go to church, and you know, that's where they get their frustration out, all their problems and their stress and everything. So the blacks right now don't got nowhere to really congregate and really just, you know what I'm saying, let all that little shit out. For people like us that been doing time, you should know how to cope with, you feel me, you know, unless you hanging out on the corner looking like a target.
What they're doing is using that as control as far as opening shit up and then shutting it back down. It's like you on punishment, like you a kid. Like, the bar's open, now they close. You feel me? Like, and they lying about them numbers. Let's be honest about that.
About the what?
Them numbers, about these cases and all that shit.
Because people be going to the hospital and they be saying this,
everything
that,
is
and all
corona.
that. If I get sick, I'ma just, you feel me, nurse myself back in the
thug
house.
it out.
A
Exactly.
hottie toddy, my nigga.
Niggas had
Jack Daniels
parents and grandparents and all
Jack
that.
Daniels, lemon tea, and nigga get up
That
under the
part.
cover and sweat that shit out. Nigga,
Exactly.
you ain't finna be sticking no Q-tip in my nose But
Man,
shit,
like I
they
said,
trying to
fever
give
and all that,
motherfuckers the
headache.
vaccine and shit. So that's the part that
I ain't
you feel me.
fucking
All y'all out there, don't fuck with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to really be paying attention to what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm dressed and got this little bullshit on. That's all for this. I ain't gonna even front. You feel me? Even though I wear this shit anyway, but nigga, all the labels and all that old shit, man, niggas need to be focused on what's
shit
really
bigger
going
than
on and just trying to pay attention because something is going on. You feel me? So you need to be arming up, you feel me? And you need to be just keeping that good energy around you and just, you know, just staying prayed up, staying focused and all that. Don't pay attention to everybody that, you know, it's negative shit everywhere. You feel me? So, you know, I ain't saying nothing that I don't usually say on the norm. So I'm not just saying this shit because we right here and all that old shit. So just stay focused and do what you're supposed to do, man. You already know.
All right, so let me get on to some questions here. Hoodie Hood, when you come to LA, do you always touch down in the 40s? Do you
Absolutely.
always tap in with them? Why so, and why is that important?
Cause it's the hood. I mean, this ain't no different than them coming to Dago. It's the hood. Like I feel at home right here. I'ma bounce out, liquor store, wherever I mean, why wouldn't you tap in? If you go somewhere where your hood is established, or you just know niggas in general, you gotta tap in. Now, I'm not gonna go to somebody's city and not tap in if I know, especially if they banging the same thing I'm banging. And if they come to my hood, to my city, that's their hood.
Yes, sir.
I don't give a if you want to go to the taco shop, gas station, whatever, pull up.
And let's make this clear. This is not something that is connected to illegal enterprise like Rico.
Definitely not.
A lot of people are gonna
Nah,
get that.
hell no.
Yeah.
Ain't no drugs and nothing illegal involved.
This is just tapping in with homies, hanging out, socializing.
Just
Hey,
getting to know one another. Just hanging out, just on some cool shit. None of that bullshit, like you said.
Yeah.
We ain't doing none of that. You feel me?
It is sad that we got to put that out as a disclaimer because homies from one city can't hang out with homies from another city if you black and not doing
I was
something
gonna
illegal.
say, who said that?
We're talking about the police.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
the
don't give a
feds,
damn
how
about
they-
Yeah, so I want to stress the importance that hey, there might be a hood in Vegas. You want to just tap in over there because you want to find out what's going on, where the club at,
Yeah.
where the homies, where the drink, where the smoke, and all of that, right?
And
So
like
if
I
we
said
got
on the
our
last
shit
one,
straight, we got it all locked in and we good.
homies might just want to tap in and be like, "Cuz, what's up?" Tap in with the homies. Where the bitches at? When you go to another city, niggas is gonna say that. You know what I mean? But how you gonna do that if you're not tapping in? And then you gotta know how to maneuver out throughout that city. Like, you can't just go to another city and just be out there without tapping in. Like, that's goofy.
That's dangerous.
Nigga, the glove, 10 out of 10, you getting pressed. It's an
Yeah,
issue.
man. You know, I tell you that all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he
you
do.
come out here, you got the glove shit. You feel me?
That
Niggas
was-
already know. It ain't even no mystery.
Here in LA, the 40s and the 60s been beefing since 2013. When you come up from San Diego, them 60 dudes is gonna look at you like a 40s.
And they should.
And as they should. But you might know some of them 60 dudes. I know Bullet knows a lot of them 60 dudes. How do you have to maneuver when LA politics is a little different from San Diego politics as a 40s, as a neighborhood?
Neighborhood 40s it's the same, and no matter what. Like, when the homies go to YA, cuz been to YA, when you run into niggas, they from Hoover, BPS, whatever the fuck, they gonna treat you like you from LA, so it don't matter. So it is what it is. Like, I'm from 40s, period. I tell the homies I'm from Dago, but I'm not finna tell them that I'm from 40s. So if you got an issue with these niggas out here, you got an issue with us out there. And it's just that simple.
I mean, shit, you already know, man. You know,
All of them. Like
I
the
mean,
bro said.
You know, the homies, you know, we all one. You feel me? So whatever the next homie you got a problem with, I got the same problem with. That's how it's supposed to be.
Now, when we did that first interview with Bullet in the alley, a lot of people talked about those two essays from Market Street and how that kind of looked cool. Like these essays from Market Street in the 40s is really tight.
I'm the one who put that together. I'm the one who, I knew that it was different from anything else that been on your platform or any other platform. And I was talking to the homies, and they actually saw the interview that you did with the other niggas that was watching it. And I was like, nigga, we got one coming up too. They was like, can we be there? For sure, y'all the homies. I'm already at their house kicking it with them. Like, yeah, pull up. So they pulled up to show support for our section. That's what that was. And I knew that was gonna make a different type of impact.
Not too many black hoods in LA are gonna say to the essays, pull up.
Yeah.
You know, very few, if any.
What about the grape streets and the Vadio
They
grape
used
streets?
to be really close, but they ain't as close as it used to be. But yeah, that's a good example.
I like when different places got different energy, but at the same time, the core is still solid and the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? Like for the longest, when I used to go out of LA, like I ain't never really been out of LA. Like I've been to San Diego probably like once or twice. I went to go eat probably like a couple of weeks ago some shit called Hobnob or some shit. I ain't even never really been out there because when I went out there with my cousin, that nigga took me some shit called Four Corners of Death. And nigga, I ain't came back out there since then.
He was like,
nigga,
I'm
I'd
good,
rather
huh?
deal with my shit out here.
Was that Imperial and Euclid?
I don't know where that was at. I was with him.
Imperial and Euclid.
I was with him, but
Yeah.
I ain't never really been out of LA other than Sacramento and Oklahoma and shit. So it's like, I said that to say when I see certain shit like certain hats, my mentality is gonna be like, oh, cuz this nigga is woo-de-woo, whatever. And niggas might be like, nigga, we in wherever we at. We ain't even in LA, nigga, what is you talking about? But that mentality though, you know what I'm saying? When a nigga see a certain hat, a certain something, you automatically think that. As far as the essays, you know, it depends on wherever area you grew up at in LA, you know? Long Beach, they got their own shit. Compton, they got their own shit. But, you know, at the end of the day, we fighting the same shit. You feel me? I know essays, my nigga. You feel me?
Is it the same in San Diego County Jail? When you get there, blacks and essays ain't interacting because once you get to the county jail, all of that separation kicks in. Right?
I mean,
we in the same cell, like in the county jail and all
see,
that.
we
And in the
can't
dorm,
do
of course,
that.
in
We're not in the
Westside.
same cell. They don't do that to us. But we cool. Like I can go chill with the essay. We can't sit at the table together. We can't play games or none of that shit or spread or nothing like that. But I could chop it up with you.
In the county jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even in the pen, I chop
of
it up with
course.
essays.
You
Like
talk to
you
them.
could talk, but it's always like a respect thing, and you know, chop it up and you know, go on about your business, keep it rolling. But you know,
It's really up to them because they people the one that play
Yeah,
politics
yeah,
real
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know, blacks, we do what the fuck we want to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? We ain't gonna just do no stupid shit like walk
We
through their
could- we
little
could-
weight pal or something.
we could spend a lap with them if we want to. It's up to them if they want to do that.
But here's the trip shit about the prison politics. If you're on the yard and everybody got their area,
Yeah.
and the bathrooms do that way,
Yeah.
and they got that area there. But if you do a beeline to that place, you're going through their area.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
you ain't
if
gonna do
to
that.
not go through the area, you got to take a long way around.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and vice versa. They're gonna do the same.
Right,
They're not
right,
gonna walk
right.
through
Of
our
course,
area.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
Yeah, they people
Going
will beat
down.
their ass if they do that. If they walk through our area, they're gonna get on them before we could touch them. So it's a mutual.
And
That
if
shit
you're playing
crazy.
basketball and the ball rolls to an area and you want to go get it, you gotta ask, right? Or
They'll
somebody
throw it
gonna
back.
get it.
Just like when they
They
playing
gonna
soccer.
get it.
When they playing soccer and they shit come over there, hey amigo, whatever, Pisces, whatever, throw it back to them.
Right.
It's the same shit.
Right.
now, were you guys ever in prison at the same time? 'Cause
No, I'm older than
I
you.
know, but you did some time. You did about
Yeah,
10.
but I'm 43.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I did like a little time and shit. You know, I don't know. I was in there with one of his homies when I was up in we was up in New Delano on the 4-yard.
Yeah,
So
J-Lo.
that's when I met one of the homies from Dago Foley's and shit or whatever. So other than that, nah, we wasn't in the pen together. He younger than me. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about let's see. I want to get your take on something that you guys probably don't get asked about, but this election's about to kick in about a month or so. A little over a month, about 5 weeks away.
November.
Yeah, first week of November. What's y'all take on it? Because it's, we're getting hit with the media just hitting us every day with election stuff. Do you guys even pay attention to this stuff? Is it important to you?
I was just gonna say, I ain't gonna say nigga ain't paying attention, but of course everybody need to be voting. I'm gonna go vote. You feel me? When Obama won, I took the homies to go vote on Hood, right there on the dark at the elementary school. I took like 3 homies, we went and voted Crips. Because the first time I was in the pen when he won.
So wait, when you got out the pen, you had your voting rights still intact? Because I thought you had to wait a certain amount of years.
Yeah,
Well, he said the
whatever
second
year it
election,
was, shit.
so
hell
that was,
yeah,
4
that's
5
what they
years.
want everybody to think. It ain't like they finna run the check or nothing. We went right there and posted our little vote. You feel me? Filled out the little shit, put it in a little thing, took pictures. Right there in the hood, then went back around the corner and hanging out. You feel me?
At the end of the day, I always felt like, and I still feel like, black people gonna be what we are, or minorities in general, no matter who's in office.
Right.
That's how I always felt about it. So you could pick Trump again, you could pick Biden, whatever the fuck. I ain't finna get into all that. I think it's some funny shit going on with the Biden dude, man. Like some weirdo shit. But yeah, I ain't fucking with that dude.
All this is written though, you know what I'm saying? There's supposed to be a lot of stuff
But
going
he
on.
already
Shit,
putting all them motherfuckers in the slammer though. Motherfuckers on some, you know, they doing pedophile shit and he exposing them.
We already know they the one run the whole little
and he exposing them. You feel me? So yeah, a lot of them is getting charged and indicted and all kind of shit.
Right. And shit, we still waiting on our 40 acres and a mule. For real.
Shit ain't never coming.
Okay, let's talk about that because a lot of people think that reparations ain't real because the United States government ain't never gonna cut a check. But they just cut a check for $2 trillion for coronavirus subsidy money. That means if they really wanted to, they could figure out a way to disperse reparation to anyone that's a descendant of slaves.
Man, they know how to pass. Just quit playing and just drop it in the box, man.
But I already
let us do what we do.
That goes back to what I just said.
Do.
That goes back to what I just said. It don't matter who's in office. They don't give a fuck about us.
Man.
All of a sudden, Corona break out and these motherfuckers got money to disperse. But all this time we've been in this country, hundreds of
football,
years,
basketball,
they ain't gave us shit, and they not going to. Like,
to hell if we don't pray.
Now, does this kind of represent some sort of like biblical last days to you?
To me, it does because what we do know is we're at the end of the days, and everybody need to be being prayed up. You know, motherfuckers need to be staying focused, staying strong. That's why I keep saying that shit because mental depression and stress, that shit is for real. Everybody out here, they be perpetrating fraud, acting like whatever. But you can't look in that mirror, you feel me, and lie to yourself. You can lie to me. So that's my voice to just speak that out there to existence for everybody. Just stay focused. We all gonna have some hiccups and all that, but you just gotta stay focused and stay just stay doing what you need to be doing. Stay away from that negative energy and just do what you need to be doing because right now, it's ugly right now. It's going down in the streets. Niggas motherfuckers is just being motherfuckers. Like, come on.
So I want to ask, like, does coronavirus and the lack of being able to go to clubs, restaurants, parties have sparked a new interest or a hobby?
I've been outside. I ain't been locked up in the house, but yeah, I've been dabbling in some other shit. You know, I got some shirts coming. I still want to do the channel and the podcast and all that. Like I said, been kind of distracted, but I'm gonna get on it.
You know what? I actually been just trying to focus on learning how to do my clothes and get my clothing line cracking and all that old shit. And I got my little YouTube channel, you feel me? Y'all can hit me up, just type in my name, S-Bone, that's me, #1. You feel me? I started this shit. And this is the thanks I get. And just really just try to push this positive energy through all this negative shit that's really out here and it's really consuming a lot of motherfuckers, you feel me? Because attention is thick, you feel me? It's a lot of people that's not really happy in their life, wherever, you know, everybody trying to chase something. Then this coronavirus, it stopped a lot of shit. People that's playing football, that's trying to go to the NFL, motherfuckers is, you know, in the entertainment, you feel me? You get paid from doing shows, different little shit or whatever. So, you know, everybody got to adjust and try to figure out how to get their bag right. Everything seems like it's going to be virtual now. All on the internet and all that old shit.
Hey, bro.
And I ain't really into that shit. I don't know how to freak it out and all that old shit on hood.
4 known established dudes have boycotted Vlad. 4 big voices. Royce the 5'9", Lord Jamar, West Coast Cam, and my son.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Hey, boy.
Oh, don't none of that shit mean shit. Who boycotted them until YouTube boycotted him. When the motherfucker is paying and cutting that check, boycott his ass, then it'll be a problem.
Right.
That's why he don't give a f.
Right, that's really straight to the chase. But we could butter it up with a little season on it. You feel me? But that's really
Lord Jamar.
Oh God, that's really what it is.
20 times. That's like his fucking best friend or something.
Yeah.
And he ain't going on there. My son ain't going on there. Niggas that been on there is starting to step back. I'm quite sure they still cool behind the scenes or whatever, but they like, we can't publicly go on your couch because you said some stupid shit. But I mean, I don't know, man.
Well, he misrepresented a quote from the Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Right, yeah, I heard.
He deleted it, but they want him to apologize.
Right.
And he's like, I'm not apologizing.
Just for him to be able to feel like he can just say that out his mouth, like he got extras. You feel me? Like, just for you to even, come on, man, you another race. Yeah, I fuck with you and all that, but, you know, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what reason? Just like what Cuz said. Nigga, y'all ain't fucking with my money, so nigga, I'm gonna keep it rolling.
Now, Nick Cannon immediately, he made a statement about Jews, and what did he do immediately? Apologize to everybody. Apologize.
He still shut down.
And they still took everything away from him.
I don't even think he should apologize. He said what he meant.
Right.
And I agree with
And
what
it was
he said.
facts.
He shouldn't even apologize. But that's what happens when you get in a bag from these people and they take that spoon away from your mouth. Motherfuckers like, nah, I still want to eat. Like,
It's clear.
that. You said exactly what you meant.
Man.
And you was right. Fuck them people.
So what if there's a movement of almost every black rapper and artist boycott not going on anymore? Can this channel survive without black people?
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, I think so.
I don't think it'd be popular like that.
All right.
I don't think it'd be popular like that.
Because they started. I was gonna say, can Vlad's channel survive without black people going on there?
I don't think so, because all this whole shit, his whole backbone is us. The whole
Everybody on that block.
So, but you don't think that enough black people say I'm not?
He already used us to get there. And of course it can. Now he already used us to get there. So it don't matter who the fuck he have on the show. He can interview all celebrities now and still survive. You know what I'm saying? Because we already built him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga built his career off of black people's bad news.
Right.
And I think that's a great way to put it. He built his platform off of the trauma of black folks.
Period.
I mean,
and he's talking shit like he don't give a.
See, one of my gripes with Vlad is that in his platform, there's no artistic creativity in terms of editing and bringing out the person's story. Mm-hmm. Also, he puts himself in the interview too much. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to edit you out as much as you can. He makes himself half the interview. And then also, there's no activism in his platform. There's no changing for the better. There's no betterment of us. It's just views.
that's all he talk about is old shit, all the bad shit.
Every interview he got is whoever interviewing, you see their name, and then you'll see on. Because they got to be talking about some motherfucking body. Every fucking interview. It's like on.
Yeah, I feel back from watching that shit because of
Whoop-de-whoop
shit like
on this, that. Morris Day on Rick James and Prince and all this stupid shit.
Boosie still fucking with him?
Well, he hasn't been on since this whole thing happened. That's a good question. Do you think Boosie will still go on the channel?
I don't even know if Black got a new show right now. Like, I don't really be watching it like that. Like, if he got like an up-to-date one since all this shit
A
happened.
lot of black people still go on that motherfucker.
I want to see what's gonna be the response of all this shit. I don't think he put nothing up though. I ain't seen nothing.
Well, everything he's putting on now is stuff he already had.
Oh, okay.
So it might have his date on it, a recent date, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he recorded it
Yeah.
a month ago type shit.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's the question: will someone new
Black.
that's black go on that platform from hip hop?
I'm quite sure they will.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you know, they gonna use that as their stepping stone, you know, and I ain't mad at that neither. You know, everybody, you entitled to make your own decision, just as long as you stand by it and you feel me. But if we pushing a certain type of ism, like, my problem is, don't pick and choose shit. You feel me? If we gonna just stop fucking with this nigga, it's a lot of other shit that we need to stop fucking with too. That's just me, you feel me? But, you know, to each his own, you know. Don't, you know, yeah, that nigga out of pocket. Nigga, you talking about you ain't gonna apologize to Farrakhan? Nigga, that nigga had your ass. Nigga, he'll see you about something. Nigga, Farrakhan? And that's really like the last person that we got. I'm 43, you feel me? So we don't got no more like, we ain't got no more people like, you feel me, that we can just really like, cause I really look at Farrakhan and listen to him, cause it's like, he the last one, man. After him, it's all over for us, period. Yeah. So I just hope we all prepared as the people, you know, because once he go down, nigga, it's over. Straight like that.
Nah, then we got Cuz.
Hey,
Cuz
white people don't like Farrakhan, man. Yeah. You feel me? He starts spicing it up and start adding them in this little shit so he can get his little shit across. Cause you know he ain't fucking with him.
Feathers, huh?
But it's a war right now.
Now you mentioned that you started your YouTube. Now you got reactions now from people.
Right.
They might.
It's actually crazy when I hear people be like, oh, you know, what you said, like I really need to hear that, or different little shit and all that, and it's like, you know, they helping me. We helping each other. I mean, if I can't bounce up off you and just, you feel me, and really just learn something, you know, I'm 43, my nigga. You feel me? I might look younger and all that, but you know what I'm saying? If you still got that same mindset from when you was younger, then nigga, you already lost. I'm talking about at my age right now. If you're 43, still thinking like you're 23, 24.
How you decide what you want to talk about on your channel?
Some of the shit that I see, like as far as like what's going on, and then certain shit that certain people say, like, you know, certain motherfuckers I know that say, hey, you should whatever, whoop, or you know, just certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really trying to ease it out there, because I really just want to just paint this real vivid picture of how the game is. You feel me? And if you really need to take this walk and come down this road, then this is what you get right here. You feel me? Ultimately a grave or jail. Only a couple of motherfuckers make it out. And still be solid and still be on and all that old shit. You feel me? A lot of niggas be shot up, gone, whatever. You feel me?
And truth be told, gotta take a step back to be able to still maintain. Like, if you think you finna be out here 50 years old still active, like you goofy as fuck.
Now, San Diego, there's a lane there for people to tell their stories and put it out there for the world to see, and I wonder why no one's done that. There's no San Diego channel or...
Shit, man, like I said, you and Kev Mack, cause he did do the homie, Kurt Dog, y'all shined the light on the city. Y'all did that. I mean, I don't know why homies ain't did it, but I told you, Saturday we starting to film, and that dude's from Dago. So he probably, I don't know if he saw it or whatever the case, but that's coming. That documentary, that hood history, all of that is coming. I will be there, I will be a part of it.
Now, I just had Bullet on the couch not too long ago, and I asked him...
With a mask on, looking stupid.
Yeah, he did have the mask on. I asked him about Mitchie Slick, and I'm still wondering how come people in San Diego have not made the Bullet, J.O. Felony, Mitchie Slick collab happen yet. The top Crip, the top Blood. But is that something that people want to see, though?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'd like to see that shit.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I mean, that's the only way that we can get all the blacks together.
Like, all bullshit aside, I f with Slick music. The gang aside and all that other shit, where he from, I f with it. You know what I mean? So,
in order for the blacks to be together, both powerful gangs, they have to come together.
It was like here in
that's
LA.
Predominantly majority all the blacks right there. Out here in LA, got to beat the neighborhood and the Hoovers.
But we also had Nipsey Hussle and YG on a song. That was pretty big.
I mean, Nipsey Hussle really from 60s.
Yeah.
YG, I don't know. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being for real. Even though he bringing the red rags with him and they doing their little shit. But you know, you got
Nipsey
niggas
did songs with Joe Moses,
niggas
and
and
they
all that
hoods don't
shit,
get along.
Shot. No,
and also,
you ain't went
a
through
lot
that.
of people
I
didn't
can't
pay
respect
attention to the Schoolboy Q and the Corrupt song. That 60s and Hoovers right there. A lot of people didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, and this guy actually told me that you can't get the 40s and the 5 deuces together in the last interview.
Nah, that ain't going up. Everybody was tripping. They was like, "Oh, that's stupid, bro." I'm like, "Cuz, nigga, that's not going down."
Yeah.
No, that's not. And I don't speak for the whole hood, but I'm guaranteed you probably could holler at a gang of niggas, probably 1,000 niggas, and probably 999 niggas might say nah. I fuck with all LA rappers, all like, you feel me, niggas that's in the pavement, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Brother Lynch Hung, all them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Sibo, different niggas. You know, I used to live out there in Sacramento, so that's how I got put up on SIBO and shit. That shit was crazy out there.
Definitely. We grew up on that type of shit.
I guess you guys have had a lot of time to listen to some of the new stuff, or maybe listen to some of your old stuff. Who are you listening to right now, S-Bone, in terms of the music?
Shit, man, I listen to everybody. You know that. That nigga be, shit, I listen to everybody, you feel me? I listen to the homie, of course, been doing that way before I met him. But I listen to everybody. I don't listen to like that new shit, though. I'm kind of like, you know, Tupac, you feel me? Mo3, you feel me? Shit like that. Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey, of course. That's what's in my shit at all times, Nipsey. That's really what I listen to, Nipsey. But everything else is just doing the shuffle and shit. You feel me? Jeezy and all that. But really Nipsey, that's what I listen to. And I listen to the homies. I support my homies too. My homie Baby Runner, my homie AD, you feel me? My homie No Sense, my homie Baby Flock, rest in peace. I listen to all that shit. That's what's on my shit on my phone.
I listen to everything. All coast, old school, new school. Like, I listen to everything, so.
Y'all listen to 6ix9ine?
Hell nah. Nah. That nigga's a bitch. On 40s, and he playing with shit that niggas done died over, and niggas is sitting behind that wall for forever. He playing with shit like that. Even before he did the little ratting shit. If you couldn't even see that this man was gonna rat, then you don't need to be in the streets, because everybody saw that coming. He's a bitch.
This nigga got rainbow hair and shit, you feel me?
That nigga's a bitch. He shouldn't. And them
not saying the hair
niggas
you
played
tell.
they self by letting him even rep their gang. I don't give a fuck what it was for. Them niggas played they self. Straight weirdos for that neighborhood.
He doing he doing just what he's supposed to be doing though, causing a lot of confusion out here. And
They can't be mad at him. They knew what type of nigga he was.
Let's talk about this because it tells us about how the system is. Like, the system will allow you to tell on somebody else when you're looking at 40 years and basically end up getting out, 1 year later.
right.
It's an indictment of our justice system, in my view, that influences telling on people when you just as guilty as the next man.
Right.
It always blows my mind that Sammy the Bull Gravano admitted to 17 murders
And then
and
let you out.
and got let out after 5 years because they wanted John Gotti that bad.
Yeah.
Right.
This is sort of a small version of that.
Yeah.
But that's basically how the game goes.
And this is a justice system that y'all already been through.
You know who else did that? The nigga from Harlem. What's his name? The paid in full nigga. Not Rico. What's the real
you talking about
character?
Alpo?
Alpo. Told on the nigga from DC. The Wayne Perry. They wanted him. So he told on him and got out but you did just as much shit. You was the ringleader and you admitted this.
That's all they care about. They want their man.
But at least in that situation, Alpo did have to sit down for about 20 years. He escaped a life sentence.
But still, Wayne Perry ain't never getting out.
Never getting out. Yeah. But what do you think about like the system that 6ix9ine was able to take advantage of? I mean, this is a system that is doing it right now as we talk. You know, it's in there.
Man, that shit.
I really don't even like talking about that dude because he just like to be talked about.
But it's more about the system that allows for this type of buffoonery to happen.
Yeah.
Whether it's at the top level like John Gotti and Sammy the Bull or some,
Street punk.
yeah.
Right. I mean, I think that's life. You feel me? That's life. That's gonna happen. You feel me? So it's like niggas just gotta you gotta know who you're around. You feel me? Basically, you gotta know who you're around. You can't be doing shit if you ain't gonna do the time. Definitely don't do the crime. You feel me? But as far as the system and how they got it corrupted, we all know that's how it is. It's designed for us to all fail. So niggas that be telling and all that, like nigga, you still gonna go to jail. Like you ain't even winning. You gonna get out.
We spoke on
all
something.
your shit your whole record is wiped out. You feel me? Because you did some bullshit. So
We spoke on something in the last interview when you asked me about the 50-50 yards. That is the system too. That's them. That's them making niggas turn on each other because they forcing certain people to go to these yards and then the homie be like, oh, he went over there and now he ain't no good. That's their way of fighting the gang problem right there.
I guess you've been out. They didn't have these integrated yards when you was.
They didn't have them when I was
Hell
there.
no.
Okay, so this is like some 2019.
Is that shit? That's something that's really happening?
Yeah, it's really happening.
Ones and
crazy,
twos, not threes
yeah.
and fours on ones and twos.
don't
They was
know
talking
about
about it
that.
when I was in reception, but it didn't happen till like 2016, 17 to start happening. Maybe 17.
But I think the CDC is realizing it was a bad move, but we don't know if they're gonna still try to push it or if they're gonna, cancel them.
Well, it's all set up for destruction anyway. At the end of the day, you feel me? So that's just what it is. You just gotta be online. I mean, you feel me? If you in the system, you already in there. You can't do nothing. You in the walls, my nigga. You gotta, either you gonna go from the stretcher, or nigga you gonna walk to the gate on your own. You feel me? So that's just how it go. But as far as them integrating, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. I don't know if that ain't going on no 4 yards or nothing.
Nah, not no
Nah,
threes
that
and
ain't
fours,
going
it's
on no
ones and
4 yards.
twos. But at the same time, it's like the homie, he's solid. He go in there, catch a burner charge. They give him 16.5. He's sitting in the county 3-4 months trying to fight it. By the time he get there, he go to reception for 2-3 months, and then he got 3 months left. You want cuz to go get cracking and go to a level 4 or go home in 3 months? Niggas will say, I don't wish jail upon nobody, but you would tell a nigga, go get cracking, get off that yard.
Yeah, cause
Like, it don't make no sense, it contradict.
yeah, because it's supposed to be on site when you on that integrated
And
yard.
and then, but what they
Especially
doing
if
is they
you feel
not,
me,
they
you know what
not,
you're dealing with.
what it is they not really, like, mingling with everybody and they not checking everybody's paperwork. Niggas just like, I know you solid, I'm fucking with you. But here's my thing. The only way these niggas is coming home that did 30 years, solid, kept it solid the whole time, they have to go to one of them yards in order to be able to get parole. So you gonna tell the big homie that been in jail since 1985 that he can't come home? And he been solid in riots and all kind of shit. Mama done died, daddy done died, bitch left him, kids grown. You gonna tell him he can't come home?
So it's like basically the system is trying to like paint people in a negative light, or,
Yeah.
or put a bad rap on you, put a bad jacket on you.
Yeah, that's exactly
just
what they
because
doing.
you touch down on an integrated yard.
Yeah.
Technically, you know good.
And they got
That's
everybody.
the politics of prison, not streets. Niggas in jail, niggas probably politic on anything. Like, nigga, this nigga right here, or this nigga right, or nigga, you all in my, that's that jail shit. You feel me? On the streets, it's a little bit different. You feel me? As far as the actions and the seriousness of it, I say. You feel me? So.
And another thing, jail politics and street politics have never mixed. I hate when niggas try to intertwine them. It don't work. It never has, it never will.
That's what Big Stretch from Fruittown Brim was talking about in one of my previous interviews.
Smart man, besides the disrespect.
Yeah, I had to talk to him about that. I don't know why I couldn't control that. You didn't see that one?
Nah, cause you know what? It be in
I seen
niggas,
it.
and sometimes it come
I know
out.
Stretch.
It come out. Sometimes like it ain't no telling if he might go on one right now. I might go on one. It's in you. When it's in you and you been through shit and you start thinking about shit and then you just go left. And that's what he did.
But a lot of people his age, because he's not a youngster, when we get on camera, we understand we're going to be respectful.
Yeah.
We ain't going to start dissing.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it just, he went there.
I mean, it could have been natural, just slipped up. But I feel like you know how to talk. You feel me? Because I know on my first little shit, I was kind of proud of myself because I was like, trying to certain little shit. I'm like, damn, you feel me? So I was actually happy that you feel me. I spoke appropriately.
And on that Big Stretch interview, that's edited down.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
So that's the best editing I could do. But
So it was worse. Like, damn.
he actually started calling people out by name too, and I had to take all that out.
I mean, you got to
That's why I
stand on
said
that.
sometimes it's when it's in you, sometimes niggas will go left. Like, fuck this how I feel, get at me.
Now let me
That's
ask
how
you,
he felt.
He spoke about some prison politics that's usually not spoken about. He spoke about the BLs and the UBNs. And I sat on that interview I watched it and I was like, oh hell no.
I watched that interview. I seen that.
I ain't never putting that out.
I seen
right?
that.
That's just too
No,
much.
I think you
He
did
hit me.
put that
no,
out.
I did. But initially I didn't want to.
Oh, all right.
He hit me and said, when you putting that out? I said, are you sure you want me to put that out? Because you was smoking one. I don't know if you was smoking a dipped one or whatever, but you need to come over here and watch it first. So he came through, stood right here. He watched it. Put it up. put it up. Well, it was the most drama I had to go through personally as a journalist, putting that up.
Why is that?
Because people in the prison was upset.
I mean, shit, it ain't you.
I know, that's the rule.
Yeah.
But
they looking at you like you feeding into his bullshit.
Yeah.
I thought you would have took the other one down with the G-Active nigga. That one right there was out of line.
I would have took that down, but the damage was already done.
Yeah.
And I regret, that's the only interview I regret putting up.
Yeah.
What's that one?
G-Active from Fruitown Brim, he pulled out the burner. He just
I don't
acting
think I seen that one.
wild. I was young too at that time.
Yeah.
That was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But my question about the whole Big Stretch Fruitown Brim thing is, there's certain things that go, unspoken. Not too many, even though I was surprised that on Kev Mac channel, they talked about CCO and, that whole thing.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Yeah. What's your whole take on some what goes on in prison, and then speaking on some of these things?
I ain't got no take on that. Not on that. On Hood.
What's your when you see
I'm
it
from
though?
Focus.
Yeah.
I'm from Focus. Period. You feel me? I don't even speak on that shit because that shit it ain't supposed to be spoke on. You feel me? Period. But I'm from Focus though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Uncut.
I don't know nothing about none of that shit. It's 40s.
All right, so let's get some final thoughts here before we wrap it up, man. First, I think this is kind of epic. I don't think on camera. A guy from San Diego, a guy from LA, from the same turf, same hood, sitting down side to
That's
side.
my young nigga right here too. This nigga done been in my house and all that. You feel me?
I
So
tap in.
they already know. They come out here on my watch. You gonna be online at all.
And for the record, Cuz is gonna give you nothing but good advice. He ain't gonna steer you wrong. He gonna tell you,
And I ain't gonna play.
stick and move. Yeah. You
I
understand?
ain't gonna
He gonna
play.
tell you like,
With
you know
no
what I mean?
nigga.
How to get through this shit. Nigga, slide through, get on, don't be, you know what I mean? He gonna give me nothing but good advice as well as the homies they already know.
Yeah, I feel
solid
like
individual.
our LA streets is LA streets is a little sick.
Now, when you come to LA from San Diego and you hit the streets in LA, is it a different energy when you in a hood in LA? How do you feel? What's the
I'm gonna
energy
be
like?
completely honest with you, and a lot of people may or may not agree with me. Like, Dago is the same, it's just smaller. This is a bigger city. It's really the same. It's the same shit. The same shit that can happen to you on Vermont or Normandy or Manchester, any of these streets can happen to you on, I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
The same shit can happen to you on Euclid, 47, Market, Imperial, Ocean View, same shit. So if you really up on your shit, bro been out here since the 90s. He traveled back and forth. How you think he's surviving? We ain't stupid. Same shit. You would get killed out there just like out here. It ain't no different. It's just, this is a bigger city with more numbers, more gangs. But let you go, I just told the homie at the liquor store. He said, hey, you wearing that out here? You wear that out there. What you think gonna happen? It's majority bloods out there. You wearing blue, they gonna hurt you, period. Or try to. So you gotta be aggressive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm in other cities, I do feel a different kind of energy when I'm in like a hood in Philly or if I'm in Brooklyn. But there is this LA, San Diego, the climate's the same state. They're both beach cities. There's a lot of parallels. Do you ever hear people saying, damn, how can you gangbang from these beautiful cities?
Right.
Gangbang is supposed to be for these ugly cities, but if you've never been to San Diego or LA, then you don't know that every beautiful city has a hood.
Yeah.
Everywhere got a ghetto, even in overseas or whatever.
I was tripping. Palm Springs, Palm Springs has a hood.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody.
now that's tricky right
They
there.
got
For
some
real,
Crips,
that's
they got some
crazy
Crips
right
and
there.
Palm.
Oh, no.
For real.
I'm thinking
Palm
of
Springs
Desert
got a-
Hot Springs. Is
Palm
that the
Springs got
same
a
thing?
ghetto?
Same area, Coachella.
Yeah, Coachella. Boom, they do got
They got a
Crips.
ghetto port out
Yeah.
there.
They got a ghetto
Like a
out
motherfucker.
there.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hell yes.
Who was they?
They
White
do.
or black?
No, they
They
got
black.
some Crips. They got some black Crips
I
out
think
there.
they be for like
Palm Springs?
essays and shit though.
Yeah, so
But yeah, they banging.
how do you feel, especially San Diego? San Diego does have a reputation of being a little bit more prettier a city than LA does. But
Yeah.
they're both like palm trees, great weather, sun. What do you say to people?
Like I said, we've been doing this shit damn near just as long as LA. If the Crips started in 1969 and you had the first gang, black gang, because the essays was doing it already in Dago. if you had the first black gang in San Diego in 1972, come on, we not that far behind. Now, these other cities, they may have not come along to the 80s or 90s, but Dago was right behind LA. So it is what it is. And niggas is authentic with this shit. Niggas done been in YA in the 70s. My homies was in YA with LA niggas. You feel me? Gang banging already. Shit tatted on them and all that. These are facts. This is not shit that's being made up. I should have showed you last time you came that picture of the homies at Gompers Park in 1976. Blue rollers in their hair and all that at the park with the shotgun. That's on the homies album cover. Like, this shit is documented. We didn't just start doing this shit. We've been around. It's facts. And a nigga will have to go to San Diego to see it. And when you see it, you'll get hurt because you think, oh, these niggas ain't, or it's beaches, whatever. The beach is far as fuck. Come inland, you're gonna get hurt.
Here too.
You're gonna get hurt.
Now let me ask you, before you guys go, we mentioned the logo that had the Milwaukee Brewers. My guess is someone in LA coined the Milwaukee Brewer hat as the logo. Do you know who was the first one to do it?
Yeah, it definitely came from them.
No, as far as the homie wearing it or representing it?
Yeah.
Nah, I really don't know. I couldn't even tell you that.
I think it's one of the hardest logos that a hood has because it's throwing up.
Yeah, our shit active.
Four
Ain't
figures.
nobody fucking
then
with
it's
our
got
shit.
the ball for the O, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing fucking with our shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Our
the
shit dope.
homie told me that he was in YA in the 80s, in the mid 80s, and he said that a homie from LA had that shit tatted on his leg back then. So they been doing it. We caught on way after them, but I mean, as far as the logo goes, but this 40 shit, yeah, we've been doing this.
Okay, S-Bone, final thoughts?
You know, everybody out there, they already know me. So, you know, neighborhood, stay focused.
Hey, and
Stay
go follow my
on.
nigga YouTube channel, like you said.
Yeah, get those YouTube numbers up.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't even be tripping off that shit, but all right. But yeah, look me up on Instagram. I'm S-Bone, Dark Politics, that's me, Mr. Politics, himself. And on YouTube, S-Bone. You feel me?
And Hood?
Oh, man, I'm just here supporting, man. You know, holla at me when you holla at me. Hoodie from the Hood on Instagram, like I said the first time. Yeah, come troll me.
And
all you weirdos, y'all been trolling me too. Keep on going.
Real quick, what do you like the most when you come to LA to do, to go, to hang? What do you got to do every time you come to LA?
Tap in with the homies.
Now, let me say something right
That's
there,
big
man.
facts.
Let me say something, bro. Cause you my bro, and on Hood, it ain't that like niggas gotta tap in and shit. You feel me?
I choose
Our
to tap
hood,
in.
we different. Cause or whatever homies and shit. Cause on the Hood, it ain't. Now if niggas got extras, you feel me? Feeling like whatever, and he putting himself out there to be addressed, then that's different. But as far as like niggas like, oh whatever, nah, we from 40s. No nigga in LA got the rhetoric for the 40s, period. No one nigga don't run the hood, especially no other hood don't run the homies, you feel me? So that's another reason why niggas just pushing this shit, cause we gonna just focus on this. You feel me? We gonna do this, cause we got our own shit. We got niggas that got all type of shit. That know the rap, whatever, nigga make clothes, nigga. We got all type of niggas, you feel me? And that's really my main focus. That's really what I wanna leave with, cause you know, I'm really just trying to bring everything in. You feel me? We gonna do right, and we're gonna go down the line. You feel me? It ain't gonna be no pick and choose and shit. You know, I gotta stay shitty to what I know. You feel me? So that's really what I'm pushing. Just put the homies on the map so we can really do what we need to do and just really start hitting everything. It ain't about the money. It's about, you know, we ain't trying to be out here chipping niggas and all that. Niggas getting killed. Come on, cuz niggas been dying forever. Nigga, I got shot 5 times. Niggas Thule, all that. But nigga, that's another subject.
That's it.
But nigga, we trying to stop. And everybody in LA that's gonna be watching this shit, you niggas already know, cause y'all be watching my other shit. Man, you niggas need to kick back. All that old gunplay and all that, cause we need to simmer that shit down. Wherever you niggas from, you niggas feel like you own, control your homies, and let's really just put a cap on this shit right now, cause a lot of niggas dying right now, man. Evidently, nothing really happened close to you to make you really sit back and be like, damn, cuz, like, you know, cause after a while you get tired of that shit if you really been out there behind the drill and shit. You feel me? And you just have some type of epiphany or something. And it just happens to you. You feel me? So, you know, if you ain't got it out your system, man, don't even get it in your system. But everybody in LA on hood, nigga. Niggas Dago, all over like I always say, but in LA, my nigga, we need to really get it together, my nigga, and we need to stop that shit on hood. And I ain't saying nothing I ain't been saying, so I ain't just saying this right now, but yeah, neighborhood, glad.
All right, brothers, I want to thank you guys for giving me your time and stopping through. And I appreciate you, brothers. And on that note, we'll call that a wrap.
Neighborhood.